if we can get kids to read more and to make that a bigger part of their lives, they're going to develop their imaginations and they're going to be able to find the words that they need to express themselves as MCs going forward. I had done a couple charity shows, a couple years in a row. Things were going good. I really enjoyed how they went. It felt great to be able to give back.
The hip-hop community, we do a crappy job of really involving ourselves with the community, involving ourselves with the youth, with people other than when we got our hands out, other than we're saying buy this, pay that, show up here, show up there. So I wanted to be involved in something that gives back to the community, gives back to people, but more specifically gives back to the youth.
It's an exciting thing to be a part of. You know, for years and years you invest a lot of time, energy, money into music, pursuing the pursuit of music, and you get to a point sometimes to where you feel like you want to do something more that necessarily give back, but just something that would involve, you know, children. As we grow up, we become parents.
He wanted me to do some hook work for him and just write a couple of songs, and then once I wrote a couple of, like, you know, a couple of verses, I just at that point was like, I want to be more a part of this, you know.
Gladiator Pen rocks. Support the cause. Gladiator, of course, are the warriors that would always go into battle, and often bloody, brutal battles, and there would only be one left standing. Now, the saying that goes that the pen is mightier than the sword, and the sword is the weapon that gladiators use. So in this case, Gladiator Pen, they're using the pen as the weapon, and only the strong will survive.
Yo, is that they looking at me crazy, like I'm fresh off the mothership? In fact, I'll be boxing his brains. He takes more shots to the face than his mother did. Your champ is on some other shit. Now you can tell that he's been sucking dick because he keeps his goatee to hide the stretch marks above his upper lip.
Coming from a background that is so battle heavy, and having done that for so many years, the transition into writing songs from that kind of warrior standpoint is something that I'm very comfortable with, and that it definitely is something that is a mark of kind of who I am as an MC. All the feedback that I've gotten about the Literacy Project so far has been amazing. We've been out here making music for all over a decade now, and this is one of the most proudest of the project I've ever been, and I think the feedback from the people really has made me feel that way.
Carving a path for these kids, following my footsteps, observe how I handle my biz. Whether I'm Ron Burgundy twerking deep in your chick or repeatedly creeping with bricks a street to dismiss, then
It's really been an exciting journey. Mark presented the idea. We've always done the hoodie drives, the water drives, things to try to give back here to the Arizona community, and the idea of building a project solely for the purpose of raising money for the Literacy Foundation was definitely exciting as a father, as a musician, as an adult.
It gives the youth an opportunity to experience something positive with regard to hip-hop.
I think it's important to give to the community because the community supports you. So if you can create and help contribute to a culture that brings you up in the world, then you should be able to do the same for the next generation.
We went on and we did a couple of shows with different great promoters doing things in the community. Random, aka Mega Ram, put on a backpack drive show, and that was amazing. We had a great turnout, and we had a ton of backpacks raised for kids going back to school that needed it.
Make some fucking noise. Last time I heard and checked, we were at like 65, 70 backpacks. Correct me if I'm wrong. 90. 90. 90.
Big props to the Gladiator Pen for putting this together. I'm all about hip hop and literacy, so I feel like this is right up my alley. Big ups to Mr. Riot and everybody involved. Gladiator Pen is an amazing idea. It's one of those ideas that I wish I would have thought of. I feel like bringing hip hop and reading and just putting it all together for the culture is an amazing thing. So much love, Gladiator Pen, much success, and let's keep it going on.
The idea and the concept behind it is ill to me. I've always been intrigued by, you know, Roman history and gladiators and things like that, and I love the aggression, being able to do that in contrast with something that's really for a positive reason. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to be able to do something that's aggressive and that's creative and that still gives back to the community.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get a diverse group because I'm not. When I pick tracks and when I come up with song concepts, I like to be all over the map with it. If I hear a beat that I like, I'm probably going to do a song to it. So it doesn't matter if it's all in one genre or somebody's going to judge me on that. So I wanted to get MCs that were very versatile. Each of the guys that we got in the group are extremely versatile, but they also do certain things really well. But that's what I wanted. I wanted there to be a big spectrum of the types of lyrics that would be delivered. I just wanted to make sure the lyrics were quality, they were unique, and of course the delivery was dope.
It's such a versatile and diverse group of artists. Some of the songs aren't going to be for everybody. You know, you get a big enough, you know, diverse enough crowd of artists all on one project, you're going to have a lot of different sounds. You know, and that's something that's amazing and awesome about the project.
What we're doing is going to draw some attention. I think what's cool is that I've noticed that since we started coming out, and even before then, there are a lot of other people doing their thing with this. You know, there are a lot of other people that are looking at what everybody else is doing and giving back in the community, and they're saying, you know, I want a part of that. I don't know that guy, and he's not going to invite me on his show right now. Maybe I need to get to know him, but in the meantime, I'm going to take what I can, you know, what power I can take and have a show for my cause that I love.
Literacy is the one thing that combines everyone from all types of walks of life. So you could have somebody, you know, who's a little more affluent. You could have somebody who's struggling financially, or, you know, is from another country even. And an understanding of the language, writing, reading, you know, and orally can be that bridge. You know, it's something that we take for granted a lot of the time because we're so used to it. It's automatic.
Well, I think a lot of people say that negativity gets attention, and I think that it does. Unfortunately, in our culture, you know, it's easier to become famous by doing something that people hate or that pisses a lot of people off, let's say, than it is to do something good. And I just like to do something great.
You say pen, gladiator, gladiator. When I say gladiator, you say pen, gladiator, gladiator. When I say gladiator, you say pen, gladiator, gladiator. When I say gladiator, you say pen, gladiator, gladiator. Hell yeah, you know. Noise, motherfucking DJ Foundation. Make some fucking noise one more time. Gladiator Pen, y'all. What it is. Just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight to support.
I like that.
Writer skills.
Y'all are real pleasant and shit.
Yeah. Red out.
Y'all real pleasant and shit. Make some noise for y'all motherfucking pleasantness. So pleasant. So pleasant.
Thank you once again. Peace.